Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. For today, we are going to go to the next chapter. We have a fractions chapter. On your book, you can open page 72. Okay, in the first page about the fraction, there are some histories about the fractions. You can read it by yourself. Then for now, we are going to learn about simplifying fractions. I'm sure that you have learned about the fractions since you are in elementary school. Okay, about simplifying fractions, we can look at these three rectangles. Okay, in the first rectangle, 1/4 of the shape is shaded. Why it's 1/4? Because we have one shaded area out of 4 the total area in the rectangle. In the second rectangle, we have two parts, two shapes that are shaded. And then out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of the total area in the rectangle. In the third rectangle, we have four shapes or four parts that are shaded. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 4 out of 16. Now you can see that in all three rectangles, the same fraction of the shape is shaded. Okay, because it's the area is the same. Okay, this shows that 1/4, 2/8, and 4/16 are equivalent fractions. Now, so equivalent fractions are the fractions which has the same value. You can simplify fractions into equivalent fractions by dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. Remember, in the fraction, we have three different parts. The first part is numerator. So, the number on top is the numerator. What is this? The fraction bar is in the center of the fraction. How about the bottom number? The bottom number we called as denominator. So we can simplify the fractions into equivalent fractions by dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. This number must be a common factor of the numerator and denominator. For example, we have 4 out of 16 here. We are going to make into the other equivalent fraction. Okay. So, if we divide the 4 and 16 by 2, both of them, so we have 2 out of 8. 4 divided by 2 is 2, 6 divided by 2 is 8. So, we have another value, but they are the same or they are equivalent. And 2 out of 8, we can simplify it again into the other number. How? 2 and 8 has a common factor 2. So, both of them can be divided by 2. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So, we have 1 out of 4. The same with 2 out of 8. Will be the same with 4 out of 16. So, the simplifying fraction is called cancelling fractions because we cancel the numerator and denominator, or we divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. Okay, now when you have simplified a fractions to give the smallest possible numerator and denominator, the fraction is in its simplest form or the lowest terms. Okay, look at this. Can we simplify 1/4 for once more? I think it's no, because 1 and 4, it's the simplest form. 1 cannot be divided by another number anymore. So, 1/4 is the simplest form of 4/8, 4 out of 16 and 2 out of 8. Okay, when you simplify a fraction, if you divide the numerator and denominator by their highest common factor, your answer will be in its simplest form in one step. Okay, 4 out of 16, if we want to simplify into its simplest form, so we can directly divide them by the greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor of 4 and 16? Yeah, 4, because both of them can be divided by 4, and the 4 is the greatest common factor. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, so we can directly jump to 1, and 16 divided by 4 is 4. So 4 out of 16 can be directly simplified into 1 out of 4. Okay, by dividing by the greatest common factor of 4 and 16. This one is the work example. The first one, we can write the fraction 6 out of 10 in its simplest form. Okay, 6 out of 10. Can you find the greatest common factor? Yeah, or FPB in Bahasa in its simplest form. What is the greatest common factor of 6 and 10? 2. Yeah. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 6 out of 10. The simplest form is 3 out of 5. Yeah. Now the second one, cancel the fractions 12 out of 18 to its lowest term. Okay. What is the greatest common factor of 12 and 18? Is it 2? No, maybe we have another number greater than 2. Is it 3? No, because we have another number greater than 3, which can be divide 12 and 18 by one step. Okay. 6, yes, because 12 and 18, the greatest common factor of 12 and 18 is 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. Remember, the denominator must be divided by the same number. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So 2 out of 3, or 2/3. Yeah. So 12 out of 18, if it's in the simplest form, so the result is 2 out of 3. Okay, 2 out of 3 is its lowest term or simplest form. Now, can 2 divided by 3 for once again? No. So 2 and 3 has no greatest common factor other than 1. Okay. Now, how if the number has already in its simplest form? For example, 11 out of 17. Because 11 and 17, both of them are prime numbers, so they cannot be divided by another number, or their greatest common factor is 1. So 11 out of 17 is the simplest form. Yeah, so it's already in its simplest form, so we cannot make it into the simplest form anymore. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you understand about fractions. I just recall you about the simplifying fractions. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to do all the assignments on the LMS. Thank you very much. See you next time. Assalamualaikum.